Life is like an onion. Sometimes you peel off one layer and you find yourself weeping. Well, that was my week. As I moved through the week, peeling off each layer, I found myself weeping, weeping, and weeping. And because I was weeping so much, I found old habits creeping up. Let's get into it. Hi, I'm Alonda. I'm a 47-year-old mother of six, school teacher, and I am on a weight loss journey. I'm currently on Zepbound 7.5, and I have just completed week 20. So, week 20, check, done in the books. And to date, I've lost over 40 pounds. A little bit later, I will give myself my injection and I will do my weight loss update because I'll stand on the scale and find out exactly how much weight I lost this week. Last week was a crazy week. Physically, my body was going through it. But this week, my mind was literally going through it. Um, there is a YouTube creator, Mommy 2.0, or 2.0 Mommy. I mess up names all the time. That's just one of my downfalls. I think it's Mommy 2.0. And she wrote on her story, do you find yourself sabotaging your weight loss? And I quickly responded. Matter of fact, I think I was the first one to respond. I was like, yes. And this week, I did. I found myself falling back into old habits. Now, like I stated in the intro, life is like an onion. You're going to peel it away and things are going to show up. And sometimes you're going to weep because, oh, that one really hit you. Oh, that one really hit you. Well, this week, almost everything hit me. I mean, I could say it was hormones, but it wasn't. It was truly just life. And like many of you, we're on this weight loss journey and we still have to deal and navigate through life. Well, one way that I deal with life and all of its challenges is I eat. I'm an emotional eater. So I found myself trying not to emotionally eat this week. Easier said than done, as some people would say. Easier said than done. So, what started my week off to make me want to just binge eat or emotionally eat? My son. My 10-year-old son and I were grocery shopping. We put the groceries in the car, and in doing so, a woman decided she wanted to try to pull in her car the wrong way. Like we're all parked head first, head first, head first. Well, she came down this way and wanted to back into the spot. Well, in doing so, we have both our car doors open because we're loading groceries, and she did not care that we had the car doors open or that the grocery cart was there or that my 10-year-old son was standing there. And I literally had to stop her. Ma'am, what are you doing? You're parking the wrong way. Ma'am, we're trying to load up groceries. And in the mix of all that, my son took the basket back, and as he's walking through, she decided to ignore me and start backing up, which then almost hit my son. There was about 6 to 8 feet between her vehicle and my child as she was backing up. So Mama Bear came out and I addressed the fact that she was about to hit my 10-year-old son. Things escalated. Um, we had witnesses. We had the grocery store surveillance. We had the store managers, a whole lot. But we had to call the police, and she just was not in her right state of mind. Yeah, but she almost ran over my 10-year-old son. That's how my week started. Now, he's fine because he actually did not get hit, but he watched and ran as the car was coming to me or to him. He ran into the car, closed the door, and he was traumatized. So when we got home, my first gut reaction, because now I'm heated. I'm mad that we even had to go through this. I'm upset that this is going to be a memory that's stuck in his mind. I found myself standing in the pantry. I turned on the light and I was just standing there. Because in my mind, I'm like, you're traumatized. He's traumatized. You need to eat. Well, standing there, my body said, we don't need to eat. We're good. We don't need to eat. We are good. And so I said, okay, if you're not hungry, I'm not hungry. What do you want to do? And he said, can we just sit? So we sat on the couch for probably 2 hours, and I just held on to him and, gave him mama love, and we talked about random stuff just to kind of clear his mind from the incident. But as the week progressed, he kept thinking he saw her. Like, Mom, I think that's her. I think that's her. We're driving down the street. We were even at a swim practice, and he thought she was at the swim practice. He was like, Mom, I think that's her. I think that's her. So as a parent, that was and is still very stressful. And oh my gosh, see, I just want to start crying and breaking down. So that's how my week started, with dealing with um, life. Yeah. Then later on that evening, my daughter in Spain reached out, and she's homesick and she's having an emotional meltdown. Mind you, she'll be back in 4 days. She will be back in 4 days. She's been gone for 3 weeks. I understand. In addition to that, her identical twin came back from her event, and because she went out of town as well, and now she is more confused about where to go to college. And we're trying to talk to her and trying to help her understand, if you don't want to go to college, let's look in the military. If you don't want to do the military, we got to figure out something. In the meantime, she is 17 having a meltdown, and all I want to do is eat, because that is my safety net. Eat, eat, eat. So how did I handle that? How? I ate some protein chips. I did. I have a little bag of protein chips, and as we're having this conversation, the three of us, I just went, grabbed the bag of protein chips, and then I folded it up and I put it back. But there was probably about 4 protein chips that I ate. Once I did it, the guilt came back in because I wasn't hungry. I wasn't. I wasn't hungry. I was just trying to handle the emotional eating. Unfortunately, I know that's going to continue because it did continue. It did continue. A couple of days later, my niece, my 15-year-old, she was watching something on TikTok, and some girl was working out and had her shorts rolled up really high. And we always buy our kids 5-inch seam shorts. I don't care what kind of shorts they are, 5-inch seam shorts. The only shorts I can't control are the volleyball shorts, which I still say are too short. But everything else is 5-inch seams. So I dropped them off to work out at Planet Fitness. When I came back to pick them up, she walks out, which almost looks like she's not even wearing any bottoms. It don't even look like she got on bottoms. She's wearing a t-shirt. And I'm looking, and she saw my face. And next thing you know, she's trying to like walk and unfold. And so yeah, Mama Bear came out again. What the hell are you doing? We don't do that. We don't roll up our shorts. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? So we had to have a conversation, which meant I was emotional, and I just passed by Dairy Queen, and everything in me said, pull over to Dairy Queen. But I didn't. If I wanted to so bad. Just get a Dairy Queen and eat, 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 eat. Well, those are those habits that got me into this position today. Today. Then, because my other half saw how stressed out I was, when I dropped them off at home, I still had to, go take my son to swim practice. And he was like, well, I'll come with you. I'll come, talk all this out. Hopefully you can feel better. So he jumps in the car, and I realized he didn't have on any shoes. He gets in the car with no shoes. This is what I'm talking about. You see the big toe? Do y'all see the big toe? He has on no shoes. I didn't even realize he didn't have on shoes. Not until we got to swim practice, and I was like, hey, can you go check on him? And I looked, and I was like, hey, you don't have on any shoes. So I went from being mad crazy to now hella embarrassed. Hella embarrassed. And again, I wanted to eat. So, yeah, my old habits are still there. My old habits. Now, other than the one time I went and got those protein chips, I've been able to combat my feeling or my desire to want to emotionally eat. But I've got to come up with a plan, y'all. Because life isn't going to get better. The stress is still going to be there. These life scenarios are still going to keep playing us. Definitely playing me, but I'm assuming they're probably also playing you. It's going to happen. How will I manage? That's what I got to figure out. Yes, I'm on Zepbound. So I was able to take a moment and realize you're not hungry. You're not hungry. And I didn't eat that time or the second time, the third time, the whole, I don't know what to do with my life. I had to eat because all I can imagine is her being 50 years old, still living with me. That's all I could imagine. So, yes, I needed some protein chips. But old me would have had like a bag of candy, some cereal. I don't know. I just would have ate whatever was close to me. And that kind of scares me. I thought I had this weight loss journey. I thought I got it. I thought I got it. And then that new layer got revealed. Well, how are you going to handle stress when it comes your way? Because it's coming. And this week, all those instances happened in 1 week. So, a lot. Also, I'd like to take this time to say that next week I am headed out of town. I'm going to meet my daughter in Boston, the one who is leaving from Spain because she has another summer event. So we're going to meet in Boston for the day. I'm going to give her some love and, hopefully help her with her homesickness because she's got a whole nother 3.5 weeks at this new place before she returns home to start her senior year. In doing so, how am I going to manage being out of town and on this lifestyle change? I'm not going to be able to cook my own food, which I did a lot of this week. I did a lot of cooking this week. I was kind of like playing with new things. Like we made fried green tomatoes, but I didn't fry them. I air fried them. Oh, yeah, I air fried them. They were okay. They were okay. I'll be honest, I think I missed the grease. Yeah. I was like, "Is something missing? There's something missing." And the more I thought about it, I think it's the grease. I think I was missing the grease that comes from fried green tomatoes. But I found different ways to cook this week, more on the healthier side. But next week, I'm straight eating out. Like, so it's going to cause my mind another layer of the onion. It's going to cause my mind to have to shift and really think about how I eat. So I'd like to take this time to say like and subscribe so you will get all the information on my weight loss as I go out of town next week. As I go out of town. Ooh, I'm hoping I do okay. I will go weigh myself and give myself my last injection of 7.5 from this box. And yeah, I do fly back on Friday. So Friday, I will be able to give myself my next injection. And if I'm not too tired or crazy, I will hopefully give y'all an update. But like and subscribe because if I don't update it on Friday, best believe I'll be updating it on Saturday. All right, y'all, let's go to the bathroom and take care of our business. Hey everyone, so we're going to go ahead and do that 7.5 injection of Zepbound. I am going to do my lower belly because my stomach has been pretty good to me. Yes, I got my little wipes. I used to keep these in my car, but now I'm bringing them out of retirement. And I'm wearing my cute little skirt. Y'all probably can't see it. But the girl showing some leg. Yes, my little apron, my apron. I did all my cooking this week, so I have my permanent apron with me. Okay, gotta look in the mirror, sorry. Oh, and y'all can't really see this, but my stretch marks are getting a lot better. Can y'all see it? They're getting really, really better. I will be honest and state that I'm gonna stand up this way. My 15-year-old and my son are using my 15-year-old, my son are using a sorry, the nerves, y'all, the nerves. You got this. My 15-year-old and my son are using a different type of product, and they are seeing wonders. So thank y'all again for all those suggestions. Yep. A little bit of blood. But thank y'all so much for all those suggestions, because what they're doing is really working. So, and in this outfit, I really can't even say it, but in this outfit, I'm kind of like it's doing good. It almost, I mean, I got that little bloop, 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 but I'm doing good. So I can't complain about this. It's just all the mental stuff going on in my head. I'll see y'all later.